Still not all. Okay. That could have been dangerous. Could have poked someone's eyes out with these nails. Looks like I'm in my living room with you guys. I can tell jokes.
Huh?
My husband told me a great joke, but it's too bad. So bad.
Tell.
Well, yes, I do hear. And actually, bravo, because I was so afraid of Dutch audiences because everybody was telling me, oh, they're so noisy, they talk through everything. You are beautiful. I'm going to tell the whole of Facebook tomorrow, you all lied to me. But I got 2 more shows left, so let's see. We'll see Alton and us.
Yes.
See what they say. If any of them talk, I'm sending them to you.
Your husband said, when it costs too much, you will say it immediately.
You better leave it. Shut up. Politics, shut up. Exactly. If you don't want to be here, go outside for a swim, you know. But we're having fun. Alright, I'm going to do a little song. I'd like to tell you the story because I don't often get to tell the story anymore because I live in France and I really struggle with speaking French. But in Netherlands, I'm really surprised lots of you speak English. All of you. Yes.
A bit.
Bravo. Rock. See? Rock is from France. Yeah. And this song, this song is called The River That Sings. Oh, hey. The story behind it is very special because I went to Tennessee, the River Tennessee in Alabama, and I was invited by friends in Muscle Shoals. And Muscle Shoals was at one time the hit recording capital of the world. Etta James, Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone, all they had the Muscle Shoals sounds. And so I was going to play a few gigs, and when I was there, before I left, I watched this documentary called Muscle Shoals. And then amongst all these musicians, there was this man called Tom Hendricks. And he wasn't a musician, but he was what they call the stone talker. I'm curious. And Tom was from the Yuchi Indian tribe of the Native Indians. And he had spent 30 years of his life building a wall that represented his great-great-grandmother, Tilene was her name, her journey, because she was taken from her home in Alabama to the plantations in Oklahoma. And Tilene believed, like most Native Indians, that there was a maiden who sang in the river, in the Tennessee River. And this is how they got through everyday life. But when they took her to Oklahoma, she was only a teenager, 14, 15 years of age. She couldn't hear the river sing to her. So she decided she would run away to get back home. It took her 5 years, and she walked from Oklahoma to Alabama. She was nearly killed, she was raped. There were people who saved her, they tried to sell her, and this wall that Tom had built over 30 years represents her journey. And I had the honor of walking through the stones, and some parts of it are it's the most spiritual place I've ever been. And then he brought me into the prayer circle of this wall, and he blessed me with the Indian name Sharpa, which meant, and he blessed me in his native tongue, which means bright path, because he was told about my history. And he said, this is my book. It's called Never Let the Legends Fade. always tell our story, Kaz. And that's why I bless you, because I think you will. And I promised him that I would tell his story wherever I could. But her journey, I identified with because for many, many years, as some of you know, I never felt accepted. I never fitted in with music's expectations of a songwriter or as a performer. So I always felt a little self-conscious of that until I began to understand these kinds of journeys. So tonight, especially for Tom Hendricks and Tilly and everyone who fights just to get home, the river that sings. I've been walking 5 years, walking 5 years to get to the river that sings. I've got burns on my feet from walking in this heat to get to the river that sings. Oh, oh, the river that sings. Oh Lord, help me make it to the river that sings. I've been walking 5 years, all alone in my bare feet, get to the river that sings. I've been walking so long down this road that keeps me strong to get to the river, my river that sings. Oh, oh, my river that sings. Oh Lord, help me make it to the river that sings. The river that sings.